Yo, let's take a closer look at the backslide landing, and something I like to do to train for it. Backslide landing is used by Dwayne Wade, Tim Duncan, now Golden Child, and I'm personally a big fan coming down from big jumps, big drops, and there's a lot of reasons why it's good. So to start off, obviously landings matter, impacts matter, and the question is how to decelerate the force with our muscles as much as possible or minimize the force as much as possible. And the backslide is nice because it starts off with a squat with the lower body and a dip from the upper body. And those are pretty strong movements and combined can already divert or decelerate a lot of force. Then we come up from our squat and come up from our dip directed horizontally. So we kill, ideally, most or half of the momentum coming down and then divert the rest of it into horizontal momentum and we go sliding on hardwood. The great thing about hardwood is it's a frictionless surface, or mostly frictionless with cloth. So basically, you go sliding. However, that's not true on concrete or on sand, even. You would go into a back roll before you would go into a back slide. The disadvantage with back rolls are if you do it with imperfect form, you roll over your spine and can cause upper spinal damage, which is obviously not what we want, and it's a risky situation. However, see, when I overroll like that, and if I misapply force, that goes on my spine, so it's dangerous. However, again, we're doing this to practice the form to do it on hardwood. This is a controlled environment and it's a low amount of force, and overstepping slightly can cause slight amount of injury, but we're learning from that as well. So do this specific exercise at your own risk. However, it's a good way to improve that squat into dip into backslide for your dunks, for your landings. So I think you can learn a lot from doing this just once or twice, even. Finally, I want to say that on your landings, in order to get to a backslide, you have to rotate exactly 180 degrees in the air, which sounds like a lot, but if you look at the high jumpers, that's exactly what they do. They rotate 180 degrees and land. So, I mean, you predicate the landing based on the jump, or you pick a different landing style. If you're not going to rotate 180 degrees, maybe you hang from the rim and take a low point drop. And then from the low point drop, maybe you transition squat into dip into backslide. So there's lots of options, and this contains a lot of the good ones. So hope this helps your landings. Hope this helps your body. Shout out to all the dunkers. Much love. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you want to get the energy efficient sustainable dunk training program when it comes out, email energyefficientbasketball@gmail.com and we'll get you on that list. So peace and love.